Now, it's perhaps more unclear why I'm here today than some of the others sat on the panel. Those of you that do know Peel will know them more for the likes of the Trafford Centre, Media City, Peel Ports and Liverpool Waters. Well, what they are all about is creating a destination, and that's something which is absolutely at the heart of what Peel does and what we're doing within this sector as well. We take large areas of land and the existing assets, we understand their situation, and we develop a strategic vision which we can then build into an investable opportunity. And we do that not only by using our own skills as a property developer, but by working with all kinds of different partners to make sure that all of those bits of the jigsaw come together to create a success. And that's exactly what we've been doing here at Protos. Protos is a large site just down the road from here in Ellesmere Port. It's around 130 acres and it benefits from good access to the ship canal and to the road network. It's also surrounded, as you can see, by a really rich industrial heritage and a really rich industrial skills pool. But that industry is energy intensive and it's resource hungry. So when we looked at this site, the vision which we had for this site was to establish a strategic hub which was focused on resource recovery and sustainable energy generation. And that was something which we started on around a decade ago. And that's something that we want to be delivered not only through established technologies, but really to support innovation in those spaces. So what have we been doing since then to work on this site? Well, we've established a master plan which is consistent with that vision. We've understood and done a lot of work to get into the meat and bones of what the benefits are that are going to be delivered through that. How is that tangible? We've worked for a number of years to secure a number of planning consents to bring that through into delivery. We've secured investment through a number of third parties. We've built transport infrastructure to make the site much more accessible. And we've delivered services infrastructure to ensure that occupiers can come to the site to oven-ready plots. And we've worked really hard to build on its profile, such that now Protos is recognised both regionally and nationally as a leading development opportunity where businesses in that space of resource recovery and energy generation come to us first and want to come and locate themselves in the northwest. We've already delivered around £170 million of investment in this site, and we've got a further £350 million that we're kick-starting this summer to bring forward another phase of the development, and that includes expanding that supporting infrastructure, the roads, the berth, that open up the ship canal, and also some key projects around sustainable energy generation. And it's through this delivery of Protos and through our understanding of how that whole sector works around resource recovery, sustainable energy generation, that we've really grown into and learnt and become interested and involved in the hydrogen economy in the Northwest. So as well as our involvement in the Northwest Hydrogen Alliance, I wanted just to share with you a specific project that we've been working on and that will be delivered at Protos in this space. We started talking to a company called Waste2Tricity about 3 years ago now about a really innovative technology that they were supporting, which was looking to take waste, process it and produce hydrogen. They were absolutely committed to having this technology developed and then built out in the Northwest. But it was so new that they really didn't have the funds to be able to commit to that in money terms at that stage. Well, we were really excited by that, and given that we were just down the road from the University of Chester, we partnered up with University of Chester, Thornton Science Park and ourselves and signed up a collaboration agreement with them where we committed that if proof of concept was successful, we would provide them with a commercial scale opportunity at Protos. And I'm absolutely delighted to say that 3 years on, that proof of concept has happened very successfully at Thornton Science Park, and we're now working with them through the planning process to bring that project forward at Protos. And once built out, that project will then produce hydrogen from waste plastics, which can then be used both to produce renewable power, but also as a fuel source for HGVs and buses. So how does what we've done at Protos reflect and translate into how we can work with you on the hydrogen economy in the Northwest? Well, when I look at this region, what I see is a much bigger, much richer, much diverse version of what we have been building and working to deliver at Protos. And Protos sits right at the heart of it here. So what I think we all need to do is look at that same strategic approach that we took at Protos and expand that out across the region. We need a vision, and we need to identify what the assets are that we already have and what else we need to deliver. We need to master plan it, and it needs to be consistent with that vision. We all need to work together. That involves all of the private sector organisations working together, all of the public sector organisations working together. And it also involves a lot of cross-border collaboration as well. This is an area which sits across a number of different administrative boundaries, and there are a number of different companies which are involved in this. We need to identify what we can invest in. What projects are we already looking at and already starting to deliver? And we've already heard about some really exciting ones that are already starting to happen. But equally, we need to know what help we're asking for from others so that we can make that really tangible. And we need to be able to articulate the benefits. What are the skills and jobs opportunities? What are the quantum, the scale, and the types of energy that we are going to be generating? What are the emissions benefits? What are the CO2 reductions that we can achieve? And what is the infrastructure that we need to enable all of that? And then we can start to really deliver. Now, a lot of this is already happening in the region, but the other thing we need to do is we need to be out there. We need to be raising the profile. We need to be taking ownership of this. As we've already heard from I think every speaker already this morning, there are some unparalleled opportunities in this Northwest region, a real strength in depth of things which we can build, develop out and contribute to a net zero carbon economy in the Northwest. So we need to grasp this opportunity and really get out there and do that after today. Thank you.